Racing to the 2020 Breeders' Cup, and this time we go to Keeneland and take a look at the Grade 1 Alcibiades Stakes. It's for 2-year-old fillies and it drew a 7-horse field. Thought we'd take a look at this one this week because I do think there's a couple of horses in here. If they get a good trip and run well in the Alcibiades, they could definitely be threats to Princess Noor in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. Let's start at the rail. The most likely favorite in the race, coming off an Addernock Stakes victory at Saratoga, 2 for 2, a filly by the name of Thoughtfully. And Thoughtfully is by Tappet, and Steve Asmussen, the trainer, he has done well over the years with progeny of Tappet. They seem to be a little bit high-strung, but Tappet's best fillies have been good as a 2-year-old, and this one looked good as a yearling, as they paid top dollar for her. And I think Thoughtfully has been carefully prepped. I like the nice 3 5-furlong workouts, and then that patented slow 4-furlong workout for Steve Asmussen. She is going to be tough on the stretch out, going 2 turns in the short Keeneland stretch. Travel Column is another one who will take a lot of betting action. Picked up a debut victory in her maiden win at Churchill Downs. OXO Equine. They like to purchase some high-class fillies and colts at the sales, and this one came out to a strong debut victory. 88 buyer, Brisnet speed figure. Meanwhile, in the Adirondack Stakes, it was an 86 Brisnet speed figure for Thoughtfully. So Travel Column will be right there in the mix, according to the speed figures. Olivia the Desert is one of 3 Ken McPeek trained horses. She is going to probably be the longest shot of the 3 horses. She did have a solid Brisnet speed figure, and I think she probably will like the stretch out. I think a slower pace is going to benefit Olivia of the Desert. Crazy Beautiful is probably going to be the co-favorite. Ken McPeek trains. 2nd place finished last time out against Girl Daddy, who's training up after the Pocahontas victory. She's training up to the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. Ken McPeek sends out the son of Liam's Map, who won, of course, the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. 2nd in the Pocahontas. She should take a lot of beating as she goes out now to the 1.16 distance. She has trained well in her last couple of workouts. Extrema is from the first crop of Exaggerator, and I like the nice victory in her debut. Of course, the trainer of this horse trained Exaggerator, so Keith DeSormo got the 4-length victory at Golden Gate for Extrema. She disappointed. You know, I'm going to throw out that Pocahontas Stakes. Girl Daddy kind of got the jump going into the turn. That was a full field that day on the Kentucky Oaks undercard, and I just think that Extrema didn't really flash her best race in that race. I think she had a little bit of trip trouble. And I think Extrema could be live here on the stretch out. 2nd time going a route, and the 2nd time in Kentucky. Of course, the last time was at Churchill Downs, this time at Keeneland. Now, Gramercy for Godolphin Blue picked up a victory at 7 furlongs at Arlington Park. Of course, we saw a Grade 1 horse try to go from Arlington Park at Santa Anita last week, and that didn't work out so well. But Gramercy was another one who came from off the pace, should like the distance of 1.16. Eoin Hirety trains, and I think Gramercy is a little bit of a live shot here against Thoughtfully and some of these other horses like Travel Column and Crazy Beautiful. Rounding out the field is the 2nd co-favorite, Simply Ravishing. Be wary of that last race. It was rained off the turf, and it was only a 4-horse field. So Simply Ravishing, with back-to-back impressive wins, went 8.5 furlongs and 7 furlongs in her 2 races, and a 4-horse field the last time. Sometimes you got to take a skeptical look at those as a handicapper. That's a look at the Grade 1 Alcibiades Stakes Race from Keeneland. It's opening day Friday at Keeneland Racecourse. Who do you like in the Alcibiades Stakes? Can any one of these fillies take on Princess Noor in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies? Leave a comment below, hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and remember, share this horse racing video with all your horse racing fans as we lead you up to the 2020 Breeders' Cup.